Welcome back to 2K My Team. We'll be using Luke Walton, Thibault, Pokusevski, Detlef Schrempf, and Frank Kaminsky. And we'll be playing a game of Clutch Time on our way to win 50 games in order to get 98 rated Galaxy Opal Gordon Hayward. And today we'll be playing Jerry Stackhouse, Penny Hardaway, RJ Barrett, Wes Unseld, and Al Horford. Should be a fun matchup to watch. And I really like my team for no money spent. These are really solid group of 5 players that are very budget. A lot of them are free cards, and a lot of them are super cheap that you can get from the auction house. But I am looking to upgrade my center in Frank Kaminsky, because while he's good, I want a little more size, and I'm aiming to get an Arvydas Sabonis because he is 7'3" and a really big character model who can shoot the 3 pretty solid, but has an interesting release shot. But let's be on our way, and let's shoot a 3 with Detlef right there. Really solid guy. And in real life, we got some NBA Finals going on. Just saw that the Denver Nuggets won Game 1 and won pretty easily in the second half. First half was pretty tight, pretty close, but the Nuggets pulled away. Do you guys think the Nuggets will win, or do you guys think Jimmy Butler and the Heat will win? I personally think that Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray are just going to be a handful for the Miami Heat, and I do think they will pull out the win for the NBA Finals. I do think it'll be pretty close, Game 6, Game 7, maybe, because I don't think Jimmy Buckets will go out quietly, but so far it has been a really interesting Finals, and a matchup that I would not have expected going into the year. It is also interesting to see the carousel of coaches that were available this offseason and where they have ended up being. I saw that Monty Williams got fired by the Phoenix Suns and signed a 5-year, I think around $87 million deal with the Detroit Pistons. So I think Detroit has a really young core group of guys that Monty Williams can help develop, just like he did with the Phoenix Suns. And speaking of the Suns, I find it interesting to see that they hired Frank Vogel, who was the former Lakers coach that won the championship in the bubble. And it'll be interesting to see how well he does. I am a Lakers fan, so it's cool to see him move on. I hope he does the best, and I think he'll be a really good coach there. And I found it interesting when the Phoenix Suns traded for Kevin Durant and traded away Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson. The only way I think they can really justify that is if they were in their contract season. I'm not so sure if they were or if they weren't, but I'm not so sure that the Phoenix Suns would have been able to pay them. So I guess that's the only justification that I can come up with. But should be interesting to see what the Phoenix Suns do this offseason after getting beat out by the Denver Nuggets in 6 games in the conference semis. So should be interesting to see. And we also saw that Nick Nurse signed with the Philadelphia 76ers. And I think it's time to rebuild the process. I think it's time for the Sixers to turn a new leaf, because they had their best chance over the past 5 years, I would say, and that is starting to close. And another thing is seeing a pattern of Kyrie, James Harden, and Kevin Durant kind of forcing the issue and making franchises change coaches. But I'm looking forward to the NBA Finals. And who do you guys think will win the MVP? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.